literally transforming our industry. This process of transformation is not new. We've seen it before in other industries. Those of you from the Midwest, America's great breadbasket, know what I'm talking about, the tremendous changes that have occurred in agriculture. Over the last several decades, the U.S. farming industry has consistently adapted to new realities to become much more efficient. In 1945, farmers faced stagnant commodity prices, ever-increasing costs, labor shortages. As a result, they were constantly looking for ways to do more with less. Today, we have push-button farming. Whether it's dairy operations, livestock control, or feedlots, farmers are now using automated and computer-guided machines. Over the past 20 years, the modern farm has tripled its efficiencies and reduced expenses substantially. Yet with all these technological advances and economies of scale, small farmers are not gone. They have not disappeared. Small farmers are in fact showing remarkable success, growing produce even in the shadow of multi-story office buildings just a few blocks from traffic-clogged roads. Today, a new wave of small organic farms is gaining market share at an incredible pace. Taking advantage of the shift in consumer demand for natural foods, farm-fresh ingredients, they've adapted and are thriving in a world that their grandfathers would barely recognize. Organic farms now sell more than $50 billion in products each year, and that number is growing. Credit unions are capable of making similar leaps forward, and we're seeing some remarkable examples. Consider Coastal Federal Credit Union and Mid-Hudson Valley Federal Credit Union's use of a personal teller machine or video kiosk. The kiosk provides a personal, interactive teller at a traditional ATM. Their machines interact live with a teller through a video-enabled machine, much like an ATM, that provides the same services as a physical branch. Like U.S. farmers, these credit unions are tapping into technological innovations to bring about improvements in their business model. And like farmers, these credit unions are more efficient, have improved their service capabilities, and reduced labor costs while maintaining their traditional values. In fact, Coastal Federal Credit Union estimates the technology has expanded its hours of service by 44%, while reducing labor costs by 40%. And the changes have given them an edge in the marketplace. Chuck Purvis from Coastal Federal Credit Union says, when we combine the power of personalized service with business efficiencies, everyone wins. Coastal is now providing teller services at 13 branches from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 7 days a week through this innovative technology. Mid-Hudson Valley Credit Union has also put its video kiosk to use, providing 24/7 access to live teller services. Now, I know some of you thinking, Fred, these are some pretty big credit unions, and I just can't do that. Oh, but you can. As I noted when I came to NAFCU 11 years ago, technology levels the playing field. Just look at how the NAFCU staff is using technology to create efficiency and level the playing field, competing head-to-head with trade associations 4 times our size. As Dan Berger and his highly regarded lobbying team walk the Hill, they're often asked, just how big is the NAFCU staff? People are shocked when they hear the answer, 62. So NAFCU has leveled the playing field, and you can too. Did you know there's a $29 million credit union using the exact same technology as Coastal and Mid-Hudson Valley? Of course, I don't mean to suggest that new technologies are the only way to effectively adapt to the new realities. There are some tried and true solutions as well. Take shared branching, a very effective tool for small credit unions. National Geographic Federal Credit Union and Government Printing Office Federal Credit Union work cooperatively to provide their members basic teller transactions in person at what is in effect an extension of their credit union. Another low-tech solution comes from GTE Federal Credit Union. GTE has come up with a clever way of taking advantage of improved housing conditions in its surrounding community. Kim Yarnelli, GTE's VP of Home Loan Programs, hosted a reception with 60 local realtors and almost 300 members to grow GTE's mortgage portfolio. And it worked in Florida. As a result, GTE is deepening its connection with local realtors and expanding its mortgage portfolio. And it all started with just a simple idea. Why not host a reception? Now, let me turn for a moment to member business lending, increasingly important in today's economy. Texas Dow Credit Union is an example. They have a dedicated lending team that works with more than 80 merchants to understand the seasonal flow of business and increase their member business lending portfolio. Credit unions are also looking for ways to manage the difficulties that their members face in today's economy. Take New Mexico Educators Federal Credit Union. They have a well-developed team to manage their members' most difficult financial situations. The team offers extensions and reworks loan payments plans to assist their members in these difficult times. And we've been hearing quite a few success stories of credit unions that have been reintroducing older products in new and fresh ways with great results. Look at Desert Schools Federal Credit Union. Prior to 2008, Desert Schools' main revenue source was interest income generated by its traditional lending products. That's sure changed for us all. For years, the credit union had a fully operational credit union service organization, a CUSO, specializing in non-lending products. The CUSO was originally conceived as a way for Desert Schools to offer a full range of investment products. But the credit union decided there was a lot of untapped potential. So it began to place a much stronger emphasis on its CUSO offerings. It added a 401k rollover product and adopted an educational component to its marketing. Demand for the CUSO products soared. Average 401k rollovers went from $35,000 per transaction to $80,000.